It was 4 a.m. I was half asleep, looking at my phone for the first time in the morning, barely conscious. And there it was, a LinkedIn message from Nate Herc himself asking if I wanted to be on his podcast. I had to read it twice. Because exactly 1 year before that moment, I had no job, no plan, and honestly, no idea what I was doing. And today I want to tell you the things nobody told me during that year in between. The things I had to figure out the hard way. Because if you're in the middle of a pivot into AI right now, or you're thinking about it and wondering if it's too late, then this video is for you. I spent 15 years as an email developer and tech lead. I managed a team of 16 people across Europe. And then my role was cut. At 39 with 2 kids. So I did what anyone in this situation does. I panicked. And then I started building. Here's what I wish someone had told me. Number 1, you will feel like you're behind forever, and that never goes away. The AI space moves so fast that even people with tons of experience and years behind them feel like they're constantly trying to catch up. When I started, I thought there would be a moment where I would finally feel like I knew enough, like I had arrived, the perfect spot. Well, that moment doesn't exist, at least not yet. And the sooner you make peace with that, the faster you will move. The people who succeed in this space are not the ones who waited until they felt ready. They're the ones who got comfortable building while feeling behind. You do not need to know everything. You need to know enough to take you to the next step. Number 2, your non-technical background is not the obstacle. It's an advantage. This one took me a long time to actually believe. I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, I never was. My background is HTML, CSS, and bridging the gap between technology and business. That's it. But here's what I learned. The people who can build things with AI and explain them to a room full of non-technical people or stakeholders are not common. Most people are one or the other. Either they can build, but they can't communicate, or they can communicate, but they cannot build. If you come from a non-technical background and you're learning to work with AI tools, you're building both sides at the same time. That combination is exactly what companies are looking for right now. Do not let anyone tell you that you need a computer science degree to be relevant in this space. Number 3, you do not pivot into AI by learning AI. You pivot by applying it. Nobody hired me because I completed a course. I did courses, I did a lot of them. Some of them were amazing and they were super useful, but they were not what got me here. What got me here was building real things, showing the work publicly, having a point of view, and doing it consistently even when nobody was watching, especially when nobody was watching. No one was at the start. The doing nowadays is the actual credential. If you're spending all your time learning and very little time building, you need to flip it. Build something imperfect and share it. Then build something else. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. You just have to start. Your portfolio of real things is worth 10, 20, 30 times more than any certificate. Number 4, the loneliness of the early mornings is real, but it's worth it. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day to build before my kids wake up. I used to do it before. I do it now, even when I didn't have a job. Not because I am disciplined, but because I was genuinely so excited about what I was working on that it didn't feel like a sacrifice. But there were also mornings where I was sitting here alone, doubting everything, not knowing if any of it was actually going to go anywhere. No one talks about that part. Everyone sees the outcomes, the LinkedIn post, the podcast invitation, the job title. Nobody sees the months before that, where you're just showing up anyway, alone, not knowing if it will amount to anything any day. If you're in that phase right now, keep going. You do not know which morning will be the one that changes things. Number 5, You will be asked to prove yourself constantly, even after you land the role. I thought getting the job would be the finish line. Well, it's not. It is the starting line, actually. Once you're in, the real work begins, and people will question whether you belong there, sometimes out loud, sometimes just in assumptions about what you can and cannot do. The answer is always the same. Keep building. Let the work speak for you. Your credibility in this space is not given to you with a title. It is built day by day through what you actually deliver. And here's the thing, that is actually good news because it means anyone can build it. You, me, everyone. So, for Ian, half asleep, a message I had to read twice. That moment was built from a year of early mornings, imperfect builds, public failures, and showing up when I had no idea if it was actually going anywhere. If you're in that moment right now, I just want you to know, keep going. Don't stop. You do not know which morning it will be. If this resonated, subscribe. See you in the next one.